Yo, 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 what it do, what it do? It's your boy Demo Don, aka God Demo. Back in house again, back in again, doing what I do the best, doing what I do the most. Keep it what? Real, baby, baby. Do I call you feel? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. And why y'all listen, why y'all be doing the letter people like this? Straight up. Cause this is a really nice hat, right? But it's all, flimsy. And then you go get one of them other hats from anybody else. It's not so flimsy. Like, I got the glasses and them is flimsy. Why y'all be doing them like that? What kind of love y'all got in y'all? That's what I'm saying. All this tainted, toxic love that y'all be showing and giving people out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Did you know there are different types of love? It ain't just tough love. And I introduced it. That's why I like it. I introduced it in it. Uh, I introduced TNT loving. And you all know about toxic love, but you never just identify toxic love, And we know tough love and stuff like that, but we don't really identify with it because dealing with tough love is tough, because dealing with tough love, it's kind of hard for the person receiving the tough love to accept that there's love there because it's so tough, So it's like, there are other types of love besides that, right? Like, separate the letter A, love. The A, love. Separate the letter A, love. Okay, so I know you probably like, now, I don't want to ask what that means, but it's a new concept. See, the only thing about asking that question, what does that mean, is only if it's a brand new concept. With all this common knowledge out here, and you're asking what does something simple mean? You got eyes in your head. You got a brain up there somewhere. You want to try using them? Type of situation. But a love is a concept that, like, most people to nobody really paid attention to. So you ever heard of unconditional love, right? So what do you call conditional love? A love. Just leave the word type out of it. That's all it is. You just leave the word type out of it. So you get what I said? It's a type of love, It's a type of love, but it's a love, right? But it's conditional. Okay, so, I'm telling my, personal business. Why not? So, I had a first love, right? And it was past puppy love. So, it was a love. You know what I'm saying? It was past puppy love because, puppy love is, kind of love. Nah, we was, we rocked with each other. We rocked with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my boom cone. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know, all the secrets till I became me. And I found out she wasn't nowhere near as what she said she was. But it's cool though, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, people with their lies and trying to keep their image and stuff like that. That's cool, whatever, the truth will be known during judgment. Did you know that? Okay. So, I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. And once it's out there, it's out there. Okay? So y'all be awesome. You can't turn a good girl bad. Once they out there, they out there. Ain't nothing you can do about it. They out there. Now, if they decide to just like, I'm tired of being out there, ain't nothing out there, I'm gonna stay loyal to being on the end. Being on the inside of something that's secure and stable instead of being out there in the cold dealing with the elements. You know what I mean? Being a free agent, being a total free agent, which, so what? I don't mind though. I'm different. So, but it sucks being a free agent sometimes, and a lot of times, that's why single people be like, life sucks. They be so depressed because it sucks being single. You're alone. alone. So, but it was a love, because it was past puppy love, but it wasn't quite unconditional love, which is the love that we all seek. It's unconditional love. But think, tough love is what? Unconditional love. So when I say I'm gonna give you some TNT love, think how unconditional that is. So, people can say they love you, but how far will they go for you? And that determines how much love they got in them, because that's why I'm like throwing out all these fake and toxic people who, when you need a hand or you need some help or, you something other than some advice and some suggestions, they just not there. Never. Got some excuse to never be in your life, to not be there for you. Oh, I had to wash my hair. Oh, man, Also, I didn't throw this one out there just yet, but I'm throwing it out there now. So all this advice and suggestions y'all giving, so pause. All this advice and suggestions y'all giving, right? You know that I would take a better counsel from a box of rocks than you. So if I needed a counsel, I wouldn't use any one of you. I would give me a box of rocks and shake it and get a better idea. Unpause. So love is unconditional when it's real. When it's conditional, there's some realness to it. However, it's not full-on love because it's conditions. See, the thing about my first love was this. That's why I'm going to just get a little personal. It was the same thing that kept us together was the same thing that kept us that broke us apart. The separation. It was a separation. And that's why it was a conditional love. Because she may not have thought about this, but I did a lot. Before, during, after, so on and so forth. If we was a little closer and she actually had to deal with me on a regular basis, she couldn't deal with me. And it would cause a lot of problems. Because me being such a social person, and her being a homebody, really, but still want to try to be a social butterfly type of thing. Like I said, there are levels to things and stuff. So when you say like, "Ooh, she a 1, 2, 3, 10," y'all don't be thinking socially, where is she at? You know what I'm saying? Socially, where is he at? Because if you are a social person and they are not, and not used to being so social, how this gonna work? Think about it. It's certain things. So, just keeping it real with you like I do, because I have unconditional love for all of you. However, you like pushing buttons. And so TNT loving is what you're going to end up getting. Because I'll make sure you get the point, right? I'll make sure you get the point. You can't be that way towards love. Period. Sorry. Boop. There's that bubble. There's that red balloon. Pop. Cowardly lion, red balloon, wizard, scared me. Pop. Weasel, trying to get out of some stuff. Always trying to get out some stuff. Weasels. But cowards. Love what? What do you love? What do you actually love? Like, or is it a love? Or is it fake love? Period. Denial. Yep, I know. Deny. You just deny everything. I doubt this. I doubt that. I don't believe this. I don't believe that. You were told. You don't do right. Right? Huh? Oh, you kidding me, right? Sit and spin. Big on jutsu.